What would you do with $700? TD challenged me to see how far $700 could go towards a goal of mine. I'm making it count and using every dollar to chase a dream, trying to get my own boat. When you switch to TD, you could get up to $700. Get started with a new eligible checking account. $700 is what I have to work with. It's the sweet spot of being near impossible to be able to find a boat that runs with a motor. Also, don't have my boating license, so I have to get that. This is gonna be a challenge, but let's see if we can do it. This is a really good option. It's a 1968 fiber form. It has a cover. I really like that idea. It's definitely exactly what we're looking for. This is a good option. We're gonna see if there's anything wrong with this boat, if we can do any negotiations. So the motor runs, he hooked it up to a hose, but it is leaking a little bit. There's 2 leaks on the motor. This is another good option, a 1986 Galaxy boat. It's $1,200, so it's out of budget, but depending on what type of shape it's in, we could get a good discount. Okay, she's a quick responder. This could be a good option, but this one's much farther away. It's 2 hours one way, and she doesn't know if the motor runs. This one's riskier and it's more expensive. We're en route to check out the boat. We're going down a pretty long dirt road. We're in the middle of nowhere. So in the video, he said there's 2 coolant leaks in the engine. So we're really gonna lean into that and see if we can knock off $200 from the asking price. I don't wanna make him feel uncomfortable though, so I can't really film once we get to his house. There it is. Start the car. We're officially boat owners. We asked if there's any wiggle room, and he goes, yeah, we got this boat for $600. Now all that's left is a boating license, which is about $40, and we're gonna see what needs to be done once we bring this back to the house. We're just pulling over here to make sure it's still locked down and everything.
10 cents.
10 cents, yes! When you return bottles in BC, you get the refund deposit. So this is Caesar, a 16-foot fiber form. We're guessing from Spokane. And over the next 12 hours, we're gonna get this boat fixed up and hopefully it's gonna float. And even better if it goes really fast. Step 1, we gotta clean this thing out. It's got this sweet cover, which is called a bimini.
But it's a little short.
Perfect height, I don't know what you're talking about. We've got the original steering wheel, speed, RPMs, gas. What else do you need? Original shifter, back half of the bimini. And if our permits never come through, we do always have this boat. So this probably needs some work, but it's still functional. This is the cover to the motor. Oh, it's not attached at the bottom, eh? We could fix that.
We have an auxiliary gas tank. The main gas tank is in the front, and the guy said he's never used this before. And then on this side, we've got the battery.
And it's just a truck battery. A propeller.
So we have a second prop. I don't know if it's better or worse than the one that's already on there, or if it even goes to this boat.
There be air.
Keep finding stuff. Starting fluid, never a good sign. Once the engine gets hooked on this stuff, it's hard to break its habit. Then some grease and oil, just some regular oil, which is good because now we know which type of oil it takes.
And we don't have to buy it.
It's probably 50 bucks. There we go. Toilet paper and bilge pump.
So it's a 4-seater. $2. Add it to the counter. This is the gas dipstick. The gas meter doesn't work, so you stick this down and this is full. It's like this is a quarter. We're empty.
No gas.
No gas.
A coaster from Mystery Ranch from Bozeman, Montana. So if anyone knows what that is, let us know.
We live in Canada. What is this? It's in a plastic bag, which tells me it's either oily or it couldn't get wet.
I think it's a fuel pump, but a really old one.
It's like that is the new one. Backup belt, some fins.
Man, I wish I had my pressure washer right now.
Oh gosh.
6-year-old bird turds.
Oh, there's spiders living in here. What if we do all this and it doesn't float?
It's gonna float.
I never thought I would own a boat. I've always wanted to, I just didn't think it was in the cards.
You know what's free? A little bit of this.
A little bit of elbow
A little
grease.
bit of this.
Oh.
This is the kind of thing that's very easy to let rot in a field, but then you start doing the work and you're like, oh, it's like a day to clean it up. But it's probably been sitting there for a
Years.
decade.
That was freshly painted.
It does look freshly painted.
Originally pretty rusty, but it's been repainted by one of the most recent owners.
Also, check this out. 25th anniversary of the Fox Rocks 99.3 Fox FM. Let us know where that's from. Dirt is just weakness leaving the body.
Okay, now we can hose these bad boys down.
Ah, oh, I just grabbed a wasp nest. Holy.
We wanted to take it off because...
Oh, that's where all the bolts are.
Were they missing?
How is this attached? Okay, come on.
Oh gosh! Going under the hood. So you're telling me all of this white fuzz is spiders?
Yes.
And that is the gas tank. The engine cover got a complete makeover and fixed up some of that wood that was too moldy and was just falling apart. That is the old engine cover padding and we're just gonna throw it out. It's rotted and has mold on it. And we think it looks a lot better and probably safer. And the best part, it was $0. We already had the paint and we used scrap wood laying around. The last step was inspecting the motor where the water was leaking. There was some old gaskets that we think were the culprit, so we replaced them with gasket paper we already had. You trace the old gasket to create a custom fit, and the new one fits perfectly. As for the O-ring washer, luckily Parker is a collector of tools and parts and had a kit with just about any size we might need. We used the hose adapter to test the engine and significantly less water poured out, so we were confident that this was going to work. I've been studying for the last 2 nights for the Pleasurecraft operator card, your boat license in Canada, and I just took the exam. I passed, woohoo! Okay, check. All right, it's about 7 a.m. and it is put-in day. We're going tarps off and taking the bimini off so that we can feel the wind in our hair, hopefully. This is our guest cabin. I spent $23.71 on gas, filled up this jerry can. There's already a quarter tank in here and that should be enough gas to get us to this secret beach we want to find. Also, the TD app has real-time spend tracking and helpful balance alerts. As a new boat owner, I had no idea you had to put in the plugs. This boat has 4, which apparently boats usually only have 1 plug, so that's kind of unique. I left my wallet on top of the boat when we were filling up the gas and we drove off and my wallet fell. Oh my god, I found it. Got it! If I lost my wallet, I can go on the app and instantly lock my TD debit card. And while we're talking about it, what I really appreciate is they have 24/7 phone support for flexible on-the-go banking help. So even if you're in the middle of an adventure, they can still help you out. Keep going. It floats! Woo! Oh my god, we're boating! My first time driving a boat! This is awesome! He's the captain now.
Who's driving this thing?
Excuse me, sir. Do you have your license? We saved some money on a lot of the safety items. It already came with buoys. We already had paddles. It came with a bilge pump, so if water gets in the boat at all, we can manually pump it out with this. It does have an electric bilge pump as well. We already have our own life jackets, of course. This is the one thing we had to buy. It's buoyant rope, and it was about $10. And with a flashlight, which is essential as your emergency item, a whistle, and buoyant rope. The rope itself floats. This would have put a dent in our budget, but it came with a charged fire extinguisher. These things are kind of expensive. Yeah. Kira wants to explore that beach. Wow, there is no one here. It is just us exploring this beach. What is this? Wow, this is a really good shelter. Oh my gosh, this is inspiring me to build this. Found some dogwood. These are often found by creeks, which makes sense because there's a creek right in there. They're not really consumed by humans, but they're really beautiful, and they are consumed by moose and other wildlife animals. Part of the reason we bought a remote cabin in a rural area was to be close to nature. And having a vessel that we fixed up ourselves to explore the land surrounding us has been a nice distraction while we wait for our cabin build permits. I find myself getting upset that the permitting process is a roadblock until we can start building, but this side quest has reminded me it's not always about the destination, but it's more about the journey to get there. Was that like your second cast?
My first cast.
Oh, wow.
He's really gentle.
Why is he being so
I'm gonna
gentle?
put him back in the water. There he goes.
I could just stay at this beach all day, but the amazing part about this is our boat, so if we only want to take it out for 2 hours in the morning, we can. And I can't believe I'm saying that. I never thought I would own a boat. This has been a really amazing morning. Oh, he needs to shake off.
That's so fun. See it? It might be in that net.
Oh my gosh. Please jump in.
Whoa. That is a beautiful rainbow. Should we keep one?
Last cast. We have a boat. I started with the $700 challenge. I ended up with a boat, new skills, a day I'll never forget, and so many more adventures to come. Thinking of what $700 could unlock for you. Learn more about the steps to get TD's cash offer. Check out the link in the caption. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.